Yeah, after 12 hours of driving, we made it all the way out here to Western North Carolina. We're at Riveter. It's like a mountain bike kind of dirt park. The place is amazing. Inside this building, there is like a rock climbing wall. It's amazing. It's like more than just a rock climbing wall. It's like a full rock climbing skate park, really. Yeah. And over on the side here, there's an overhang that has a bunch of dirt jumps, and there's also a dirt section that runs along the side. This place is really overwhelming to look at on the first glance, and we're kind of figuring out as we go because Mongoose is doing the Dirt Vana Jam today. So we decided to come out here, support BMX, and have some fun and see what we get into. What are you guys thinking so far?
It's the most unbelievable place I've ever been to.
Is it really that crazy?
It's really cool because just everything about it's so nice. Like everything is so proper, and these dirt jumps look like they're like being groomed every hour of the day for the last 10 years. And I think it only opened like 2 years ago.
So that doesn't make sense then.
So my theory is definitely not going to work out. But all I know is me and Vin are going to be literally doing more trains than you can possibly imagine.
All I can say is, at face value, I'd be content riding here for the rest of my life and having nothing else to ride ever again.
Wow.
So it looks good.
It's beautiful.
Let's go do it
looks
then.
pretty sweet.
Can't beat it.
Let's go do it. So, my first impression, this place is super cool. Like, this overhang right here, just having the wind coming through here is just amazing. This setup looks like so much fun. It's nothing too crazy underneath here. The stuff that's on the outside, that stuff gets pretty crazy. So this is kind of fun stuff. There's like 3 different sections that you can like start from over here, which is really cool. The biggest one's right here, the drop. We can get the guys to do it for you real quick. Nice. No, Vin. Whoa.
Straight scorpion. No speed. Ow. I said I didn't want to do it on that one either.
No, Vin. Make my way over to the drop-in real quick. Just want to show you guys the angle from down below. You can see it looks pretty decent. We're gonna get Maddie to do a trick on it real quick. See how it looks. Maddie's gonna do something on the drop. That is so cool. What an awesome setup. It's just amazing to see all the effort that they put into this outdoor setup. What jump do you want, Vin?
Not the last one.
So pick one.
Second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be over there. Nice, dude. Woo. Nice, Matt. So like I was saying, this is the Mongoose Dirt Vana Jam. Now what's so cool about this is Mongoose brought all their setup over here to promote BMX, not just promote BMX, because they don't just do BMX. They actually have an awesome dirt jumper that they make as well, and they're getting into mountain biking big time. So it's really cool to see bike companies put in this kind of effort. And not only did they bring the bikes and the products, but they also brought their team. So right now I'm going to introduce you guys to Mike Halloran, one of my favorite people in BMX, an amazing rider, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Mongoose. My man!
How you doing?
Dude, so good to see you out here. And I just wanted to have you talk about Mongoose as a bike company, what their importance is to BMX. Because like the truth is they have a very rich history.
Yeah,
You've been riding for Mongoose for what, 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah.
And how's that been? Let's start off with that.
Dude, it's been amazing, bro. Love the team, love everything that it's about. It's crazy just because it's like the roots are so deep, you know. So for me, like you and I've been in it for so long.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to be a part of something that has such deep roots. So stoked, bro.
Good for you. Good for you. So today we're gonna be hanging out with the kids, just having some fun. You gonna ride a little bit today? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm trying to kick it, man. Like,
Okay.
There's so many kids here kicking it.
There is so many kids
like,
riding already.
This is
It's like
cool
it hasn't even officially started yet.
No. It's like
the event starts in like an hour or something like that.
Dude,
There's so many kids already. So
you know what's crazy, and I know you have this like where you grew up too. Like the culture is so rich here, just like it is for you back in New Jersey, same for me in Wisconsin. And I love it because it's one of those.
And the fire alarm keeps on going off, guys. Pretty crazy. But
yeah, I don't know if you can still hear me, but
yeah, it's fine. You can...
But legit, one of those things, man. Like it's everybody doing it because they love it so much. And when it comes down to it, bro, it's like if we can still be doing this at Crandall's age, still be doing this,
which is really old, by the way.
Dude, it's like Fountain of Youth, man. I'm not lying. Like it's honestly one of the dopest things ever, man.
All right, well,
stoked to be here.
Yeah, well, awesome seeing you, my friend, and let's have some fun today.
Yeah, bro. Cheers.
So here we are hanging out at the outside section with my man, Steve Crandall. Now, Steve has an awesome story to tell you about this project he's been working on for a couple of years. So let's talk about Radshare, Steve.
Cool. Hey, what's up? I'm Steve Crandall, and I'm here representing Radshare. It's a grassroots nonprofit that we do that helps get helmets and bikes for kids in underserved communities and underrepresented people. Mainly our mission is to make sure kids are safe and have proper gear, good bikes, helmets that they want to wear. And, through the generous donations of the BMX community, we're able to do that. And we're out here at the Riveter today set up, and we're going to have a blast. So you guys should check it all out.
So if people want to get involved with Radshare that aren't here at the premises today, how can they get involved?
Well, we have a website. It's radshare.org, and there's a donation page. It's radshare.org/donations. And on social media, it's just at Radshare.
Cool. Well, Steve, I think you're doing awesome things, and you've been such a big part of BMX for a while now, man. And I'm just glad to see you still involved, still bringing the stoke everywhere, and just let's have fun today.
Oh yeah, we're here to share the arts of fun. Let's rip.
So in the center right here, they have these really cool stone pieces that you could do 3 different drop-ins on. There's a smaller one, medium, and there's a large. I'm gonna get Maddie to do a trick off of this one. Yeah, Matt. So Maddie just looks over at me and he goes, "Hey, do you want to do a tail bump to start?" I'm like, "Sure." And Vinny goes, "Let's do a train. I'll do it with you." Vinny said he hasn't done one in had to have been at least 8 years now, so this is gonna be sick. All right, here we go. Tail whip, Vin. Beautiful. Our friend Michael was nice enough to film some POV shots of the course here at Riveter, and we're going to start with the overhang jumps. This is the biggest line in this section. It features 3 trickable jumps that are also rollable. There's also an elevated curved slant wall that you can jump in and out of. Then you make your way through a couple of rollers and back up to the start point. Next is the middle line in the outside course that starts on the top of the hill. There's a little double that goes into some technical tight S-curves. You can build speed pretty quickly. There's a cool step up, step down with a wooden platform that heads straight into 3 long and low doubles that require a good amount of speed to get through. But the takeoffs are pretty mellow and the landings have a nice roll at the peak that are pretty forgiving when it comes to casing. The final straightaway has a bunch of nice rollers to maintain your speed as you head on back up to the top of the hill. So I have a terrible update right now. It started raining, as you can see in the car. There's a bunch of raindrops on here, but right before it started raining, Vinny was riding the setup down there. I had no idea, and he ended up having a pretty bad crash. And I'm gonna go inside and show you guys what happened. So at this point, I had no idea that Vinny even crashed, and I didn't even have my camera on me. So I used my cell phone as I walked up on them. Maddie was talking with the staff at Riveter, and Vinny was sitting down. You can clearly see Vinny is covered in dirt, and he looks a little dazed.
Right, I have no idea what happened.
Rotated 360, 450 on the jump after the launch off of.
On the under things or the ones outside?
One on the side.
Oh, the mellow thing you 360? The mellow
He
jump?
went to 3, but he pictured 450.
Oh my goodness.
But
Oh,
Slowly
Vin.
rotated.
didn't go out.
Yeah, you feel okay?
As good as I can.
What hurts right now?
My elbow just feels a little raw. Other than that, I feel okay.
So we sat down with Vinny and he was starting to feel a little bit better. So we decided to do an update to check in with him, and you can clearly see he's looking a lot better.
Another one bites the dust, Scott.
So let's get an update. How are you feeling right this very
Feel
second?
good now. I know what I did. I juiced a 360 off the deck.
Yeah, just
into landing.
over-rotated.
The next one, I overshot it. I thought it was going to be more 450-ish. It was probably 380 to 400.
Yeah.
And just juiced it.
So what kind of pain are you in right now? Does anything hurt, like bad?
It's just uncomfortable. I landed low earlier today, so I kind of whacked my crossbar onto my chest.
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, that hurts more.
Okay.
This one was just misjudged.
So you got nothing on the outside too bad?
Everything
couple little
everything's pretty
scrape,
good.
if anything?
We got North Carolina two-tone tan line right now.
Yeah, you're definitely looking pretty orange.
Yeah, no,
Why don't
but
you show everybody the helmet?
did its job. It's these helmets are supposed to crack
That is so
after you fall like that. So
That is
it
so
did its job.
crazy.
So
Man, look at that. It cracked right there. It cracked in the front.
yeah,
It's pulled apart.
a couple in
The
there.
inside, you can see
But
all the
It
cracks.
did its job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to get multiple hits to them. They're supposed to hit that impact
Wow.
and get a new one. So
Well, listen, man. It was a bad crash,
Yeah.
and on a very high-speed setup. And the truth is, man, you got away with one.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just glad to see that you're okay. You know, we're gonna keep an eye on you, make sure that you know, you don't start getting, you know, into pain or discomfort. We're gonna get you home.
Yeah, for sure.
But man,
Appreciate
wow, just glad you're okay, big man.
Me too.
Crazy.
Gotta thank the team out here. Trish was first right out there.
Yeah.
Their team was helpful getting me out, so can't thank them enough.
Whoa, what do you think, Matt?
He's here. He's alive. That's it. That was pretty bad though. Never want to see a friend go down, but
Yeah, you never do.
especially when you're filming it.
So yeah, you filmed it.
Kind of nerve-wracking.
Wow.
So I'm just glad that teeth are in, no blood, and
Yep.
Vin is here and now remembers what he did.
Yep, he remembers everything now.
So that's all that matters. All we're looking for.
So definitely not an ideal way to end the session, but the truth is, Vinny's okay. He's going to be perfectly fine. It was a rough crash. It was definitely scary. I'm just glad that everything's okay. So yes, it could be a lot worse, and that's how we're going to look at it. You know, so anything can happen in BMX. BMX is a very difficult sport, very high risk, and you got to be careful in these situations. You know, Vinny just got a little too wild on that spin, especially when you're going that fast. It gets a little hairy. But we're officially wrapping up the session. We're going to start our 12-hour drive back right now. I just want to give a huge shout out to Mongoose for keeping BMX alive, putting the effort into bikes in general, and just giving the kids an opportunity to have a good time. My first ever BMX bike was a Mongoose, and it definitely holds dear to me. Just seeing that they're still putting the effort in means a lot. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.